All right, guys, we're back. It's got my basketball crew here. Is it that time of year already?
It's getting there, slowly but surely. Practice started today, so it should be a fun one.
All right, we got Randall and Rick, got two basketball gurus. Randall, we got our girls basketball preseason rankings. Let's put them up on the screen. Anything jump out at you there? Any surprises?
I mean, I think everything's pretty much status quo. You go with state champions and state runners up. In a lot of these top spots. Everyone knows that Grace Christian is led by Sarah Strong. They should
Yeah.
be good. Canaan School reloading. They're going to be a very young team. I'm excited to watch them. Providence Day, I think, is the strongest that they've been in a long time. And then, of course, Northside Christian, the defending state champs, coming in number 5. I think
So
they
you
still have
so
a
you
little chip.
saying you saying Providence Day is back?
I mean, it's going to
Not that
be
they went
it's.
anywhere, but
I mean, not to the glory days, but I think they're gonna be a tough out this year. I'll put it that way.
okay. That'll definitely be interesting to look at. And then we also got our 1A and our 2A rankings. Um, I guess Salisbury is not much of a surprise. North Pitt with your girls of Mary is there at number 4, and then Bishop McGinnis, the heavyweight on the 1A side. Is anybody going to catch them in 1A?
I don't think anybody catches Bishop McGinnis, and I think for a basketball fan like myself, a North Pitt Seaforth rematch, in the state in the regional final would be, yeah, in the semifinals would be a fun one for sure.
Shelby doesn't have any more Hollyfields. They're out of Hollyfields.
They're out of Hollyfields right now, so I don't know what Shelby's going to look like. That's another interesting situation. They've had Hollyfields there for what seems like forever, so
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
be
they
interested to see how they
definitely
look there.
they definitely have. And then we'll flip over to the 4A girls and 3A girls rankings. Panther Creek, Mallet Creek, right there, Charlotte Catholic. Panther Creek's defending state champs, so they're gonna do it again.
I mean, they return a lot of firepower. Mallet Creek has reloaded. Charlotte Catholic always going to be a tough out with 34 down there in the middle, and Watauga still has Kate Sears. So when you look at those top four, very interesting lists, and I'm sure when Lake Norman sees that they're down at 7, they're gonna have something to say about that. So I think it's going to be a very very fun tournament run in the class of 4A on the girls side.
You flip it on the 3A, West Lincoln and East Lincoln rather than West Rand met in the semifinals last year, the Western Regional Championship game. Now they're 1-2 in the state. You think one of those is going to be the state champ?
Yeah, I mean that's the same bet would be to answer that question simply yes.
Answered yes. All right. And then the last thing we're going to look at on the girls' side is our preseason All State team. I'm sorry, I'm stuck in my throat. Preseason All State. There we go. Taylor Barner. We just talked about Panther Creek. Ella Hobbs. Rick, you do a little girl stuff now. What do you think about this list? We get it right or we get it wrong?
Looks pretty good to me. Now I haven't seen the Panther Creek girls play, but Ella Hobbs is very tremendous player there, and also the lady from Bishop McGinnis. I've seen them play, so I would agree with them.
Yeah, Taylor Barner is one of the fastest players I've seen. She was incredible in the state championship game, and they beat Lake Norman. She kind of willed that team to a win, and when Lake Norman made that big pride run, they would make. She came up with play after play after play. They kind of pushing back.
I think
Randall,
that
just your thoughts here on this list.
I think the balance of the list is what I'm really excited about. I think like if you were actually to roll these 10 girls out onto the floor, like I don't think they would miss a beat. I think they could all play together. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of interchangeable pieces. I think you have bigs inside that enjoy being bigs. You have wings that can slash. You got wings who can shoot, and then you got point guards who can control the flow of the game, and then you got do it all Sarah Strong, and she can
Yeah.
just you can just plug and play that one, and whatever you need her to do, she's gonna go get it done.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how the season goes out. Looking forward to having you guys back on the show when we start up Talking Press basketball in January. So you guys get your batteries running, and after Christmas, we're going to toss it up and do it every week.